Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I will be doing my little P5R recap Q&A discussion. I'm currently recording this live on stream, so I could just talk to stream while also recording for this video. So today, we will be answering some of the questions that you guys had for me that you guys submitted through the Google form that I posted in the community tab, as well as just talking about my overall experience and maybe some of chat's overall experience with the game. But yeah, there's a lot more content I told you guys that I wanted to do for this game before we fully push away P5R. We still have a few of these react videos that I wanted to do to the scenes that I missed. So all the romance scenes, alternate endings, scenes that never made it to the game. I'll also be reacting to those, so those will be their own separate videos. And then we also have tier lists. So yeah, there's a lot to do. So even if I'm not playing the game anymore, I will be definitely talking about it a lot. So whether you guys like it or not. But yeah, no. I think for the recap, we will start with just looking at everything everything I accomplished with the game in Thieves' Den. Then we'll move on to the Q&A, and then we'll just do an overall recap of how I felt going through the game. But yeah. Anyways, are you guys ready to look over all my awards? It looks so pretty. 2 of them you'll never get. What is it? Also, damn. Ow. Okay, so for school life, we got the Big Bang Burger challenges. I didn't do the video games. I really like doing the crossword puzzles, so I'm not surprised I got this one. You guys were here when I was being really stubborn. Oh my god, wait, I just realized it's Morgana. That's so cute. You know. Go to the... I didn't bathe. I didn't bathe at all. And then... got that one. Worked a part-time job. I needed to work 5 more times. Stinky, look. We couldn't waste time doing that. Made master coffee and master curry. Ooh, okay. Trained your body by practicing on the dummy at protein lover. I didn't go to the gym at all. We didn't bathe. We didn't go to the gym. Jesus. A launderer. We did this at the very end. No bass? A true Persona player? Oh god. Yeah, we went to the maid cafe. Wait, this one has a little, an actual pink heart. That's cute. It's glowing. You guys know I love fishing, so yeah. I basically finished all the books before we got to Royal, I'm pretty sure. Arcade Attic. Yeah. Me and my arcade. Alright. Reach maximum rank with all confidence. Yes, sir. Wait, this is so pretty. I like it. Ladies, man. Oh. You would have to go harem. I don't want to go the harem route at all. I'm not gonna do 10 or 9 NG pluses. I'm too loyal, chat. I can't do it even as a joke. It just seems so mean. Achieve a strong bond of friendship with all. Oh wait, because I romanced Haru, right? So it doesn't count as a strong bond of friendship. Spend a total of 10 gifts. Oh, it's not spend a total. Given it. Yeah, no, I didn't give anyone gifts except for, I think, On to unlock something. And then Haru. Did I give anyone else a gift? I don't think so. I don't think so. Whoa. Wait, I like this one. Yusuke looks so good. My darts. Jazz cat. Pool shark. Like that. Takemi. We made her rich, bro. We made him rich too. Custom Gunman. Which one is this one? Oh, wait, my vegetables Okay. 50 all-out attacks. 30 negotiations. I didn't do the downshot that much. I never really negotiated because I was insta-killing everything. Yeah, no, I didn't really get to fight anything for a bit. So if you did a total of 100 enemies using the... Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no, I was just exploding everything. Technical. Jack Frost is so cute. Ultimate attack. Oh, yeah, no. I think I got like 10k. I think it was 10k in one attack. And that's how I achieved this. Encounter treasure demons. I encountered them 30 times, but never got the one that I was missing. Reapers looks funny. He's just like sticking out of the wall. Senpai in life. Oh, yeah, look at Jose. He's so... Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh, I'm guessing these are like the secret battles. Completed all the requests. Very nice. I'm at 99%. So NT Plus is when I'll 100% this. Oh yeah, no. My shit was all busted. The hook. I love this little trophy. Look how silly he looks. Successfully performed 50 ambushes. That was pretty easy. 20 executions during a fusion alarm. The guillotines look so cool. That sounds so crazy. And that fucking crystal, so bro. Yeah. that shit sucked. That was great. Oh yeah, the flowers for Jose. All the stamps, 150 memento stamps. Damn, I missed this by 3. Fuck. I was never opening treasure chests because I was just like, there's nothing in here that will be better than whatever I make from executions. And then we didn't really use the infiltration, oh my god, infiltration tools that we made as much, except for treasure traps. Go home. Go home and my lockpick now. I think I used my permanent lockpick. But you know. Anyways, so there's all the awards that I achieved in Thieves' Den. So if you're watching the YouTube videos, you probably didn't see me really grind for these because I cut out a lot of stuff, or else my stuff would be what, 6-7 hours. But you know, as you guys can see, I did my fair share of accomplishments in the game. Very nice. I feel like despite me not following like a perfect 100% guide, I did pretty good. I went pretty in-depth with my playthrough. I will say this is probably the most in-depth you'll see someone stream the game. I'll take that. I will say that I did really dive into this game. I'm not gonna lie. You managed to max all the confidence, which most people don't do. Yeah, no, I busted my ass. I busted my ass for that. There's just a lot of opportunities to hang out with them. So as long as you were making sure you were hanging out with someone at all times, you could pretty much accomplish it pretty fast. I think during like the last 2 months of the game, I was basically done. Like everything else was locked until, you know, all this stuff happened. I could take EY. Yeah. Also, yeah, Chihaya. So using the affinity readings will help you a lot when you're grinding or stuff like that. So take notes. There's some tips. Anyways, moving on to the Q&A section of this video. I did have some questions that were submitted to the Google forum. I won't be answering all of them because some of them just... A lot of people can't read. a lot of people can't read. I asked people to specifically ask things about P5R, and then they started talking about stuff about P4G and P3. So I'm kind of just like, I mean, whatever. So, it's okay. But anyways, for our first question, it is, what is your most and least favorite music in P5R? My least favorite, I was pretty vocal about it when I was going through the palace. And it was Akamura's palace theme. Sweatshop isn't the best IMO. The theme of all time. A lot of people still like it. Obviously, you're welcome to like what you like. I'm not a big fan of like womp womp music. Not like womp womp as in bad, but wub wubs, wub dubs. The dubstep. It's harsh industrial dubstep which fits capitalism hellscape. Yeah, no, it's not my favorite. I won't say that it's bad per se, but it's not something that I will go out of my way to listen to. I think my favorite song though, out of the whole game, that's kind of hard to pick because there's so many good songs. Like I really like I Believe, So Happy World. I mean, every time that song started coming on, every time we were doing Slice of Life, I started, you know, dancing. That was really good. The credit song. By the way, chat, we're gonna look through the lyrics together for Our Light after I answer this question, because I saw some snippets of it and I started getting sad, but I didn't want to like look at it fully until I started stream. But Our Light was, that shit was so good. Obviously Life Will Change is also really good. Beneath the Mask, I feel like is just so iconic. Also really good. When Mother was there, Futaba's Palace theme was so good. Yeah, no, I have too many songs that I really like in P5, so I can't really say exactly what my favorite is. But for sure, Sweatshop is my least favorite. It's still okay, just not my taste. My favorite depends on the day. Today, I think it's No More What Ifs. You know what? Yeah, exactly. Like sometimes you just go back to a certain song on one day, but then you decide that another song is what you really like. It just all depends, really. The second question I got was, aside from Haru, who was your second option for romance? In my opinion, Takemi, Goth Doctor, is god tier, but my top three is Haru, Futaba, Hifumi. So if I wasn't gonna romance Haru, at one point, Makoto actually, I almost like, you know, second guessed myself, I guess. And I was like, wow, you know what? I really like Makoto. I really like Makoto. So I was like, maybe, but I was just like, nah, Haru for sure. But now, after going through Royal, I think my second choice would be Sumire. I think Sumire's character was so good. The way they wrote her into the story was really nice. And I really liked how they fleshed out her character a lot during the third semester. So I think Sumire would be my second one. But yeah, before Sumire, Makoto and Hifumi were the girls that I really liked. And if you guys, obviously, you know, watched my playthrough, for my Hawaii date, I did my date with Hifumi. So, yeah, I really like her. So the next question I got was, do you have a favorite persona from any of the games you played, either belonging to a party member or from the compendium? If you could choose something to be your persona, what would it be? So I think it's both. So two different questions. My favorite persona, Mothman. Mothman, okay, I like really silly looking personas. So Mothman and Jack Frost, you know, very cute. Obviously Jack Frost being a mascot persona. After playing P5R, I won't lie, like Sumire's Ella persona might be like my new top. For a while, it was Yukiko's final form, like her final awakened persona in 4. But yeah, no. I think Ella was really chef's kiss. I have a lot of personas that I really like. I mean, Akechi's was really cool. His third awakening was really good too. Arsene is just such a sick-ass starter persona. I'm sorry. Like, Joker has the best starting persona. Just aesthetically. I fucking love Arsene. It's really not fair. It's actually not fair. Compared to Orpheus, like... like... Sorry, Makoto. But yeah, if I could choose something to be my persona, Ella or Sassanile. Or Thanatos, actually. Armageddon is... I don't know. I realized that all of the personas I like, except for Hellbiker? But Hellbiker, I only like Hellbiker because of Shinji. I think the skull is not really up my alley. I like really, really pretty, bright personas, but also the really dark ones, which is really funny. I would go with Thanatos, fuck it. Let me have Thanatos. That'd be so sick. Okay, anyways. Next question. What was the #1 saddest moment in the game for you? For me, it might be going to the jazz club on the last day and feeling Akechi's glove in your pocket. Bitch. I think... Chat, what would you guys say? Do you guys think that... That might have been when I cried the most, no? I think I cried the most when that happened to me too. And then right after Rayan in chat was like, go to the cafe and interact with it and you'll have more pain. I wonder who wrote that one. Yeah? When will the other promise be fulfilled? Yeah, I was just thinking that. So when I was editing it, I was like, wait, he really had his glove in his pocket the whole time, like the fuck ass Star Rock. It was just the rock. It was just the rock and the glove. There's two scenes that made me really cry. That Akechi scene was one, and then when Morgana got beamed up into the sky and I thought he was gone for real. And then he comes back in the next scene, just all fine. But you know, Morgana getting beamed up into the sky made me really, really sad after we beat Yabba Dabba Doo. I still don't know what his actual name is. I'm so sorry. That's how I remember the god's name. I just call it Yabba Dabba Doo. But yeah, Morgana getting beamed up in Akechi's glove definitely made me depressed. Yaldi the Baldy! Not gonna lie, the most sad I was playing P5R was when I... Wait, really? Change the world. My final message. Go to sleep. Next question. What are your thoughts on Akechi as a character? Personally, unlike the majority community consensus, I'm not the biggest fan. It would be great to hear your thoughts. Okay. Again, if you watched my playthrough, I think it's very clear how I feel about Akechi. It's a very intense love-hate relationship with Akechi. Like, I loved him, I hated him, I loved him a little bit, then I hated his guts, then I loved him. Like, it was very up and down, but I think his character... I think the complexity of his character was really nice to see in the story. I'm kind of glad they added a little bit more with Joker and Akechi's relationship in the third semester, because I heard that obviously Vanilla ended before all of Maruki's stuff, so Akechi coming back or whatever. So in Vanilla he was just dead, right? But I think adding that other aspect of how much of a bond Joker wanted with him, like, fleshed out his character a lot more. I don't know. I still really liked him. Frill does a lot of heavy lifting for this character. The new content makes him amazing. He's a little underwhelming. I feel like I would feel the same way if I played Vanilla. I heard they added a lot more for Akechi. So yeah, since you didn't really get to interact with him on your own accord, and it's kind of just leveled up by progressing the story, I think having that little touch of you going out of your way to hang out with a character helps a lot with them. I still think he's a little shit, you know? Like, we all know that Akechi fucking sucks. He fucking sucks for what he did, but I think, you know, them adding a little bit more about him helped a lot. Bitch almost killed me. Exactly. But, you know. Okay. What did you think of Joker? Was he a step up from the protagonist of the previous entries? Was he about the same, or do you think he was worse? Oh my god. Joker, out of the 3 modern Persona games, easily my favorite. Easily. Like, he's all the way up there. It's not even fucking close. My least favorite is is Makoto. Yeah. Despite me really liking P3, I think I like seeing how much personality they put into how Joker acts. It's really funny because obviously he's still a silent protag, right? I just think how extra he moves, the way he interacts with people. I don't know. I think it's really cute. Scared the fuck out of me. Take over. Oh my god. His fuck ass dance in the school part. Yeah, no. I think they fleshed out their silent protags a lot more in P5, or at least P5R. So even though they don't really talk, he's a lot more expressive with the way he moves and stuff like that. So I thought he was really cool. Joker feels the most sassy of all protags. Yeah, they do. They are. I mean, they are pretty sassy. I love him though. I love him a lot. Joker, Tatsuya, and Maya. Dude, Maya? Did someone say Maya? I love Maya's design so much. I want to experience P2 for myself, but aesthetic-wise, I really love Maya. Maya and Naoya from P1. Which, by the way, Joker and I are going through P1. P1 on the side. Just to fuck around and just so I could experience the game, so... That's fun. But yeah, I love Maya. I have a Naoya one as well. P manga, the game, like the actual game. I actually like how the combat looks in P1. I know it's not, obviously it's so different from what we know Persona combat to be like, but I think the grid system is really fun. Looks cool. Okay, from P5, 4, and 3. Can you make your ideal party? If I could mix and match from all 3, I'll just put all my favorite girls, no? Damn, that's hard. From a combat and vibes perspective, what do you mean, Joker? Vibes is what makes my combat team. I never think about combat. The vibes is what carries me. For sure, Chie. For sure, Chie would be with me. Shinji, of course. Koromaru would be really cute. A lot of them would still have P3 though, huh? For vibes, Ryuji, Yusuke, I kiss Makoto. I would have all the brosonas together for sure. So just have Junpei, Yosuke, and Ryuji together, just to see them fuck around for vibes. I think my Navi would be Futaba, just because she's so silly. But it's funny. It's funny because I'm such a like navigator fangirl. I love all the navigators. Fuka was the first girl I romanced in any Persona game, obviously, because that was my first Persona. Rise was my second choice for P4. And then Futaba is just... I love Futaba so much. Just put all the protagonists, it's gonna be quiet as fuck. Oh god, right? I would like a goofy team like that though. So like Junpei, Yosuke, Ryuji. And then, who could I add in there? Menace? I was gonna say put Makoto so she's like babysitting a bunch of kids. But yeah, sorry. I was kind of all over with that question, but I just have so many different teams. My ideal party is just whatever fits my vibe for the day. Next question. Of the Persona games you've played, which one had the most, oh my god, the more engaging combat? P5. P5 by far. Like I said, P5 was the most fun I had with a Persona game. It didn't have such a, like, its story wasn't as hard-hitting as 3, right? But P5 was so fun. There's so many goofy things you could do in P5. I love P5's combat a lot. Next one. It really has been a journey from watching you playing P3R for the first time, playing P4G on your free time, and now finishing P5R. My question is, what character from the Persona series you feel that you connect the most, and how that character has affected you? Oh my god, I might tear up when I talk about it. I think the character that I related to the most, especially after I got like later in the game, would be Yukari. Especially during episode Aigis, I feel like the way her grieving process went with Makoto reminded me a lot about when I was younger. Losing my dad. So losing someone that I cared about. So seeing that in episode Aigis, it was kind of like looking in a mirror. That's why I was so emotional when she had that whole breakdown at the Coliseum. So I was just like, yeah, no, Yukari easily like went up the ranks as one of my favorite characters in Persona. And then another character that I also had a pretty heavy connection to was Futaba. Like, even just the way she acts is pretty similar to how I act and joke around and just mess around with my friends and stuff. So yeah, no, I felt like I was just a walking older Futaba. I have the glasses too. Like, it was just meant to be. But Yukari and Futaba are the two characters that I resonated with the most, which is really funny because I feel like Yukari was a lot more, I guess, serious. You know, like the things that she went through was a lot darker. Well, I mean, Futaba went through a lot of dark stuff too. But then the way that they acted from that was really different. I feel like I was both sides of the coin. I was also very closed off and kind of to myself and very angry at everything. And then Futaba is kind of like, she's very out there, happy-go-lucky, you know, very funny, silly type of girl. So yeah, those are my two characters that I really connected with. Who is your favorite mascot, Koromaru, Teddy, or Morgana? Koromaru isn't really a mascot though. I think the mascot for 3 is just whatchamacallit? It's just Aigis. Aigis is definitely my favorite Persona mascot. Morgana is obviously really cute. I really like Morgana. It's one thing to be annoyed with him because, you know, he sims over on, but I think hating him is, I don't know. Especially people always bring up the Okamura arc where he ran away and stuff, and I was just like, he has literally felt neglected and kind of outcast and forgotten by not even just the team, but Joker, like the closest one to him. I feel like it was understandable that when Ryuji called him useless, he got really sad. But you know, that was me. That's just my 2 cents on that. People said they hated him because in P5, like vanilla, he would always make them sleep, which I thought was such a stupid reason to not like the character who's just the messenger of the game mechanics that the devs made. And also, like, even if Morgana wasn't there to tell you to sleep, there could have easily been something else that was stopping you from progressing in the story anyways. But I don't know, if my cat told me to sleep, I'd be happy. Morgana feels like a little brother or no, exactly. If you grew up with siblings, I feel like you would have more of a love-hate relationship with Morgana and not just purely hate. Maybe that's why. Simping for On, sure, I get it, but Persona fans, a lot of them are the biggest simps. They're even worse than Morgana. I don't know. I think some people who call Morgana a simp and then you look at what they talk about and they're just simping. I don't know. It's a little self-hatred. It's a little bit of self-hatred there. So the next question I got was, should Akechi deserve a second chance or not? Like, is he redeemable after all this time? I think for Akechi, he was already willing to kind of make up for the stuff that he did by turning himself in. It's just the events of Royal that made it so that it didn't really do anything for them and they had to fight Maruki, you know? But if you really think about it, Akechi is really fucked up. Like, he murdered people in order to get to a position where he could try to murder his deadbeat father. So, yeah, absolutely not. He killed hundreds. See, I said he killed hundreds of people and someone said, actually, Akechi didn't kill that many. Domino effect, guys. Domino effect. It's like you killed this person, it affects this person, it could also lead to it's a domino effect. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Someone was telling me like, actually, it's not hundreds of people. You know, he actually only killed like 20. Which is still a lot, but it trickles down, you know? It trickles down. Akechi kills a lot of people. I can't exactly be drinking coffee with him like that, but hey, I'll visit him in jail. He didn't kill hundreds. I'm not even gonna elaborate. It trickles down. My theory for why Akechi came back was what happened in the story. Because when he came back, I don't like it when shows or games or stories kind of just bring a character back to bring them back. It's like to bring them back just because they can. For me, I immediately was like, oh, there's a video. It's the one where I'm in my Futaba cosplay. You'll see it. It was when Morgana sent something about, oh, your greatest desire is coming true or whatever, and stuff like that. And Wakaba, you know, is alive again and shit like that. There was a light bulb. You could see my face like change the moment that I put it together when he said that. I was just like, wait. And I was like, oh, okay. And that's why Joker in chat said to keep it to myself. Because we know how Twitch chat and stream chat be. Because if I say that shit, someone's gonna tell me I'm right, you know, and ruin the whole surprise. I'm proud that you got that early. The thing is that that's the only thing that could have made sense to me in a way that it wouldn't make me mad, you know? Because if they brought Akechi just to bring Akechi back, I would have been so pissed. I would think that would be so stupid. I hate when stories do that. But yeah, I immediately was just like, I remember when we were laying in bed and we were thinking about Akechi. We were thinking about Akechi with his glove on our chest, bro. With his glove on our chest. And we were like, oh yeah, no, we still have a promise or something like that. And I was just like, that's his desire to like see Akechi and fulfill that promise is what made him still be there. I feel pity for Akechi because his life was completely controlled by others, but I don't think he deserved... Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I think that's the thing that people don't realize that you could do as well. It applies to IRL stuff too, where you could understand why someone does really fucked up shit, whether it's they came from, you know, an abusive household or they've been abused, stuff like that, or the trauma that they went through, how they grew up. Like you could understand why they do something, but you could also, you know, call them out for being a shitty person. Like just because you went through something doesn't excuse you for being a bad person. Because Akechi went through a lot of shit with Shido, because Shido is just a piece of shit, right? So you understand why his character was the way it was. But, I mean, it doesn't mean you should go around killing people. That's not how we solve our problems, right? It's called therapy. But then again, an available therapist tried changing our reality, so it probably wouldn't have worked in their world. But if they had a proper therapist, then it would be okay. I think it would be a lot more helpful. Exactly why I hate seeing people go all, oh my god, go all like, you like Akechi, you're a bad person, and you condone murder. Like, what the fuck? Okay, like I said, a lot of fans look at things very, very one-dimensionally. Because I could like a character, I could like Akechi, I could like the complexity of his character, his story, how everything played out in the game, while also saying that he's a shitty person. I don't know. I feel like that's such a normal thing to think about. I don't know. That's just me. One of the most random things is that in the escape scene of Maruki's palace, you can see Haru, Futaba, and Akechi in the same row in the Were they in the same row, Chaos? Were they actually? I didn't even notice because there was tears in my eyes. I couldn't even focus on anything else. I was so crazy. The same row is nuts. This thing about Akechi is the same as how I see some people reacting to Maruki as an antagonist. For many people see Maruki as a true villain, like true evil. For me, he's just an antagonist. His intentions are clearly... No, exactly. Like, I can't paint Maruki as a villain. You can legitimately see where Maruki is coming from. I can see he had good intentions, but he was Exactly. Yeah, no. I mean, that's why I was joking about it, but I was also half serious when I said he was doing it for love and I started crying. And I was just like, I understand, because I won't lie. I am not the most upstanding person in the whole world. If I could change the reality of the people that I care about and love to death, just so they could be happy, bitch. Fuck yeah, what? Like if the love of my life had both their parents lost to a super traumatic accident, or not even accident, incident, and they were hospitalized and just have crazy PTSD, why the fuck would I not take the opportunity to make their life better? And then I realized, like, wait, hold on, I could make everyone's life be happy? Like, why not? Why not? I think villain or morally gray characters are more interesting to some people because they do things you would never do, so it's more interesting trying to understand their mind and things like that. I would do it though. Morally gray characters are my favorite because they really make you think about if whether or not you'll do it or not. For me, when Maruku said he was doing it for love and just making people happy and preventing pain from people, I was like, man, fuck it, I would do that shit too. The fuck? Honestly, I think IRL, most of us would probably side with Maruki. I think so too. Obviously, there's people who are like, nah, I would never. But when you really think about it, if I didn't know the circumstance of like everything with the Phantom Thieves, like where it's originating from or why things are happening, if I woke up one day, rich as fuck, chilling, family's happy, family's fed, friends are doing good, blah, 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 I would not bat an eye. I would be like, damn, okay, this shit kind of nice. I think the scariest part of it is that your memories get rewritten. That is true, but we wouldn't know. If I didn't know that my memories got rewritten and I just woke up and everything was fine, why would I care, you know? Imagine being rich as fuck, living your best life, and suddenly a group of random teenagers just takes everything away from you. I would be pissed as fuck too! I would be pissed as fuck. What do you mean? I wake up, no problem, stress-free, no depression. just chilling. Yeah, no, and then I wake up and I'm back to my fuck-ass life. I'm kidding. But I mean, that's like an exaggeration. But again, like if I actually had a stress-free life, why would I care, you know? Anyways, I'm sorry, friends. we kind of derailed from my questions. We kind of like went all over the place. But you know, back to the question. I don't think Akechi deserves a second chance. There's too much that he did where he just needs to be punished for it. And I think that he tried to atone for it himself. Would you ever want to design your own Phantom Thief outfit and persona for yourself through some art or just mood boards even? I would. I think that would be really fun. I also have a lot of artist friends that I could probably commission to help me with a Phantom Thief outfit. I actually had an idea in my head. Obviously, I don't want to share it yet until I actually make something of it. But yeah, no, I think that would be really cool. I thought of trying to design one, so I thought of some on the side if I was a Phantom Thief. Of course, it has to be bunny theme because, like, hello, you know? But yeah, I think it would be really, really cool. Anyways, okay, so next question. Favorite goddamn moment? For example, mine would be Han's hard-ass laugh to Ryuji after his survival of Shido's palace. That moment was actually pretty funny. I think afterwards, I was just laughing so fucking hard because they laid Ryuji out, bro. That is the most hated scene in the game. So I've heard. I understand that people didn't like it. People didn't like it because it's like, he survived. Why you fucking him up for surviving and stuff like that? And also, obviously, Ryuji being an abuse victim, like why the fuck did they make him get beat up by a bunch of girls? That's kind of mean. But I don't think they were trying to make it like something like that, you know? It was supposed to be a funny moment where, you know, haha, Ryuji got smacked by a bunch of girls. I don't know, that's just me though. Undercutting an emotional moment for attention, really, yeah, that's just me though. I understand if people don't like it because again, Ryuji's character and like his background is like, you know, him getting abused by his dad, so he shouldn't have been jumped like that. But again, I understand why they put it in. It was supposed to be a little funny, haha. Oh, I was in Mementos, and one of the lines Haru said, I think it was something like, oh, I love fighting shadows or something. I like seeing them run. Something crazy. She said something hella sadistic, and I was like, Haru? What the fuck? I was laughing so hard. I was just like, whoa. Futaba calling Mishima an NPC, not once, but like twice, and then Shinya right after calling him an NPC was so funny. That's so funny. If you had a chance to romance the guys, who would you choose? In P5, I think we all know who I would romance. just have Joker and Akechi, or Joker and Ryuji. I'm not gonna lie. I would want to see Joker and Ryuji too. Mishima? Why? Why? I love Ryuji and Akechi, so one of those two. Yusuke's just so I can give him money. Save a starving artist. Oh my god. I think that's mostly it. Everything else kind of repeats for the questions, or are suggesting other stuff, or is talking about P4 as a game or P3 as a game, so didn't really want to add that in here unless I was comparing it to P5. But you know, I think that that's it for the question. So I guess I should give some of my thoughts. I still wanted to do a more, I guess, in-depth thing about just talking about my overall playthrough, so I won't make it too long. But P5R, great game. Really fun game, honestly. I did not think I was gonna enjoy playing it as much. I didn't even mind like grinding in this game for hours and hours. Yeah, it was tiring, don't get me wrong. I stayed in Mementos for 10 hours at one point and doing fusions, so it still was a lot, obviously, but it was really fun. I definitely had some opinions that I heard from people who played it before, saying that P5R started off really slow, they hold your hand a lot and stuff like that in the beginning. And I mean, I feel like they say that about every single Persona game. Me personally, I didn't mind it. I think the pacing was fine. I don't know. A lot of people say this game is really fucking long, which it is, right? Or that it's too long. But I don't know. I think it was really cool. I didn't really mind it. It was basically more content, you know, for me to get through and like experience for myself. So everyone has their own opinion. That's just mine. I really enjoyed my time with it. I feel like for those of you guys who watched a lot of my videos, or, you know, grinded with me through my streams and sat through that grind, you guys would know that I experienced a lot for my very first playthrough of P5R. There's so much stuff that you could miss, little interactions that if you never even thought to try it, completely missable. Like sitting in the chair in Kichijoji, bro. Like, who would have thought of doing that and interacting with a chair and sitting there? Or trading with a random guy in an alleyway. You know, it's stuff like that that it's really easy to miss, which is why I understand why so many people play this game multiple times. But I would like to take pride, you know, in having a homie that helped me try to experience as much as I can in one playthrough, because who knows when I'll be able to like sit down and play this game. Oh my god. Play this game again. So yeah, I mean, you guys saw it. You guys saw all my social links were maxed, all my confidants were maxed. Everything was meticulously planned so I could, you know, experience as much as I can and fit as much as I can into these videos. But you know, I enjoyed it a lot. Palaces were really cool. Mementos was something, but once I got Ryuji's insta-kill move, it was kind of like whatever to me. And then obviously third semester, I feel like, is where the game... I mean, the game was already really good for me. Like, I really enjoyed it. And then third semester hits and you're like, damn, it gets even better. It gets even better. You guys see eavesdrop on all the random streamers? Exactly. It's like people ignore the flaws of other games and only focus on P5's flaws. The thing is, it's like, I could easily... Like... I can easily say that I like a game but still criticize it because I like it so much. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not gonna completely hate on the game because there's also people like that who are just always spouting that they're unsatisfied with everything about the game. It's like, oh, do you even like it at all? But for me, it's like, I like it, but I could see that, you know, it has its flaws and stuff like that too. But I don't think it takes away from the overall experience that I had with the game. Also, yeah, Persona games, they always start slow in the beginning. You can't really do anything in the beginning. I feel like Kamoshida arc was a crazy way to start the game. That's just me though. I realized that, I mean, you guys probably realized as well with specifically my Persona, you know, playthroughs that I've posted, but really just any game that I posted. I'm pretty sure I've cried in every single game that I played, but I'm a very like emotional gamer when it comes to story driven games, you know? So you know that I really like the game if I cry with, you know, emotion, not out of pain, because that means I really connected with the story, and that's what, you know, gets me through these long ass games. P5 is really fucking long though. Like even if I cut out the grind, I would still be pushing 100 something hours, but sometimes the sniffles just happen. Yeah, and I think it'd be kind of weird if you didn't feel any way about the characters that you spend this much time with. You know, sorry, I kind of jumped all over the place with that, but overall, as I end this little discussion video, overall, I really, really did enjoy P5R. It's definitely another game that I will hold. Oh my god, that I will hold very closely to my heart. I think the Persona series have been one of my best gaming experiences, honestly. Like, no BS. I'm not sponsored or anything, okay, to say that, but Persona was such an amazing experience, and playing these games for the first time, man, if I could chase that high again. Playing these games for the first time is such a roller coaster of emotion. Like, you really can't replicate that first playthrough that you do, and I'm really glad that I was able to share that with you guys, because I feel like those moments in the story are really special, especially when you share it with your community and stuff like that. But yeah, that's really it. I still have longer form videos where I'll probably go in depth more with characters and stuff like that later on. I still want to do my P3 one and my P4 one, so P5 will come eventually, but not until later. I guess this will be my last little message for you guys. For those of you guys who tuned in to my P5R playthrough, thank you guys for joining me. I didn't think that I would be here making Persona playthrough like videos for my content. I think it's kind of crazy how things play out, or really not even just Persona, but RPGs in general. It was just not my thing for a while, but I'm glad that I'm finally jumping into the wonderful world of JRPGs, RPGs, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys for all your guys' support, whether it's on my P5 playthrough or if you've been here since P3, if you came from even the other games that I played like Final Fantasy, Stellar Blade, Detroit Become Human, you know, that's like crazy. But you guys came from those videos. I appreciate you guys for your continued support, and I hope that you guys will still be here on my next gaming adventure, which will be Metaphor. I hope you guys enjoyed me yapping a little bit with my stream on YouTube as well as Twitch and answering some of your guys' questions. I had fun answering your guys' questions, actually. Maybe I'll have some Google Forms like this again soon, just talking about the games that we're going through. But yeah, keep your eyes out, or keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes open for upcoming videos still regarding P5R, because we still have some reaction videos that we're going to do to all the cutscenes, romance scenes that I missed, ending scenes that I didn't see, as well as tier list. So still a lot more content to do with the game itself that isn't necessarily gameplay, but I hope you guys will enjoy the discussions. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.